This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
The president of the Dominican House in Hazleton talks immigration with our Lisa Sugar next. Hey everyone, and thanks for watching. I'm Ken Karen. I'm going to sit here for a bit and read you interesting information from SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. President Donald Trump is getting ready to unveil a new immigration order this week. The president plans to rescind the initial executive order and replace it with a revised plan that he hopes will answer the constitutional concerns voiced over the first proposal. Victor Perez is the president of the Dominican House of Hazleton, a nonprofit institution dedicated to help the Hispanic community and promote the Hispanic culture in the Hazleton area. We asked for his thoughts on the immigration situation. He says that everyone should respect the Constitution and respect each other's civil rights. He also believes that America is great.
So we have to believe that he would do the best for America, and we have to work together in that way. We disagree with what he's doing in the procedure about to send everybody back to his different countries. We believe that the people involved in crimes, they have to pay for that, or people involved in their crimes, maybe they do not have the right to stay here in the United States, according with the law, according with the procedure, the executive order. But we have to understand that we have a lot of people that coming from different countries looking for an idea that the United States is an immigrant country. It's a country that is giving opportunity for everybody. I believe that, for example, when Mr. President Donald Trump, his mother, when she comes to the United States of America, she's coming from Europe, and I believe that she was looking for a dream. That dream is the dream that everybody is looking for in America. We believe that you cannot cut that dream for the people that is doing something positive in the United States, people that is productive, people that is starting, and people that is giving the best for the United States. We have to think about it. We believe that that is the correct way.
That's Victor Perez, the president of the Dominican House in Hazleton. He'll be on SSPTV News again later this week. The Hazleton Zoning Hearing Board has approved plans that will allow Catholic Social Services in Hazleton to move forward with more permanent plans for a homeless shelter in the city. The agency currently operates a semi-permanent homeless shelter out of this building at 81 North Laurel Street in Hazleton. The building is owned by Buenas Nuevas Church of West Hazleton. The zoning board approval allows Catholic Social Services to now look to its own governing body to determine whether a shelter and transitional housing programs can be operated from their own facility on West Walnut Street. Hazleton police are looking for the person or persons responsible for smashing windows and doors at a downtown business. Employees of Quest Diagnostics at 20 North Laurel Street in Hazleton arrived to work this morning around 6 a.m. to find the business's door and windows shattered. They were shot out with a BB gun overnight. Hazleton Police Chief Jerry Speziale told our media partner, the Standard Speaker, that he will not accept this kind of conduct and will vigorously pursue those responsible through all avenues. Anyone who is looking for employment or a new career, this next story is for you. Janine Mazurkevich has all the details on a major job fair taking place in our area next month and what you should do to prepare for it.
If you're looking for a job, then you definitely want to participate in this upcoming job fair. We're here in Hazleton at the CareerLink, and we are with a representative from CareerLink, Christine, and we also have the Chamber of Commerce with us. We have Leanne. So girls, thanks for joining us here to talk about how we can find a job in 2017. So give us some of the details.
So our job fair, this is our 21st annual job fair, and it's coming up on Thursday, March 30th. We'll be at Genetti's in Hazleton, right on 309, so a nice convenient location, and it's from 10 until 4.
All right, and Christine, talk about the need for jobs and how you can help people out there who are looking for work.
There's a lot of work in the Hazleton area, especially with our Humboldt industrial parks and the industrial parks in the area. There are a lot of jobs. We have information available here at the PA Career Link about that, and we're going to be helping people get ready for the job fair the week before. Come into our office. We can help you get your resume ready and give you some interviewing tips.
All right, when you say there are jobs here, Are the jobs part-time jobs? Are they full-time jobs? Is it a job that is a temporary job?
There's everything.
Okay.
There's full, there's part-time, there's direct hires, there is some jobs available through staffing agencies, and there are all different shifts available. So if you're looking perhaps for a second or a third shift because you need to be home during the day, we have all that information available for you here at the PA Career Link.
Okay. For the Chamber's purposes, who's going to be at the event and who actually should come to the event?
So last year we actually had a record number of jobs participating. We had 66 employers participating. So we expect the same turnout for this year. Usually we are anywhere between 55 and 60 or so. So that's a really great opportunity for anybody that's looking for a job. It is free to attend for the job seeker. So again, anybody that is looking for a job, full-time, part-time, summer opportunities, internships, even, we also have some educational institutions that participate. So anybody that's looking to go back to school, we have, those types of businesses in it. So there's definitely a lot of opportunities. And the other one is, the industries, but also administrative and some management positions as well.
I always tell people dress for success. When you're going to go to these, bring your resume and dress appropriately.
Absolutely. No pajamas, no sneakers, and be prepared to give your elevator speech. Get that 30-second speech ready about who you are and what your skills are so that when you get a little face time with the employer, you're ready to pitch you as a great employee for them.
All right, so work on those resumes. Again, when is it taking place?
Thursday, March 30th, 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. We always recommend people to get there early. And it's at Genetti's on Route 309 in Hazleton.
All right, thank you, ladies. We want to get more people working here in northeastern Pennsylvania. Again, the job fair taking place. You're watching SSPTV News.
Thanks, Janine. Up next, we get Fly with the Standard Speaker's outdoor reporter Kent Jackson as he discusses fly fishing. Later, we'll catch up with two former Hazleton area athletes who are now pitchers for the Penn State baseball team. This is SSPTV News, your place for 24 hours of your hometown news and information.
This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
Brandon's Forever Home in Hazleton is asking for your help. The nonprofit that raises awareness about children in foster care had to put on a new roof this winter. On Sunday, March 5th, they're having a vendor and tricky tray fair to help them bounce back from that big expense. The event features fun and food from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. at the Elks Club at 635 East Broad Street in Hazleton. They need tricky tray donations, and if you can't make it that day, you can make a donation through their Facebook page. All right, let's go fly fishing with Ken Jackson.
Watching people do something that they have practiced throughout their lifetimes, whether they're artists, bricklayers, or athletes, is a treat. And that's how I felt watching Frank Angelo cast a fly rod. Angelo started fly fishing when he was 10. His father didn't fish, so he taught himself, but he is grateful for experts who coached him along the way. That's what he does now. After retiring from contracting work, he is free to teach students a few at a time in fly fishing classes that he offers on Penns Creek near his 170-year-old farmhouse in McClure. That's in Snyder County in central Pennsylvania, but I had the chance to see him cast after taking a 25-minute drive to the Early Bird Sports Expo in Bloomsburg in the end of January. A crowd gathered on either side of him, but they allowed him space to cast down the center of a rectangular pond about 30 yards long, built on the floor of the hall. The pool was about 15 yards wide, but Angelo said he likes to imagine he's casting between two walls just 6 inches apart to keep his line straight on overhead casts. He demonstrated roll casts where he brought his arm back and then tilted it to about 2 o'clock before moving his arm forward. He twisted the pole at the end of a cast to make the line curve like a baseball pitch. Otherwise, he emphasized keeping his wrist straight, his arm close to his side as if he were trying to press a book against his ribs with his elbow. And his casting motion was like a carpenter swinging a hammer, but not forceful. Angelo rocked back and forth with a tack hammer to emphasize the light touch. He could make a fly nestle on the water next to a drinking cup 30 yards away. He withdrew the fly just as quietly from the water. Ripping it out of a creek, he said, scares trout. If hearing this makes you wish for trout season to be underway already, you don't have to wait until April. Angelo said the best place to practice casting is in the backyard. As when you're on the stream, try to find a spot in the yard where the line won't snag on a tree, but Angelo did crouch down to demonstrate how to cast beneath branches. He also showed a technique that often frees a fly from a tree by taking up the slack, twisting, and then pulling.
Time now for weather on SSPTV News.
We are under a month away from the first day of spring. However, we are getting a free preview from Mother Nature this week. Thank you, ma'am. Here's our forecast now from the National Weather Service. Tonight we have a 40% chance of showers, mainly after 11 p.m. It will be cool with a low of 37 degrees. Wednesday we're up to the mid-50s and we have a 20% chance of some showers before 8 a.m. It will be partly sunny though. Wednesday night mostly cloudy. We're in the mid-40s. For our Thursday we have a slight chance of showers after 8 a.m. High near 64 degrees. Thursday night, 30% chance of showers mainly after 8 p.m. Mostly cloudy, low in the mid-40s once again. 30% chance of showers on Friday, mostly cloudy, high near 58. Friday night, 50% chance of showers, mostly cloudy, low of 50 degrees. Saturday, showers likely, 70% chance mainly after 8 a.m. It will be cloudy with the high in the mid-50s. And then rain showers likely again at night before 2 a.m. Mostly cloudy with a low of 28 degrees.
You can certainly book an affordable wedding right here at Edgewood by Sand Springs this year, 2017. And we're here in the beautiful bridal suite. We're back with Samantha and we're talking about this awesome 2017 wedding package that you have.
Yes, this is something so wonderful. It's exclusive for our 2017 brides, which, it being very early in the year, we're still getting inquiries for bookings for this year. Don't shy away if you think that it is too late in the year to start planning your wedding, because it's definitely not. We can absolutely do it. We do have a really great wedding package we're offering exclusively for our 2017 brides. It's $70 inclusive per person, which is so great. And it comes with everything that you could possibly need, from cocktail hour to open bar, and your wedding cake is included as well.
Wow. Now, I planned my wedding literally in 6 months when I got married. Do people normally spend a lot of time being engaged, or do they get married quickly?
Some people will just get married very quickly. That's definitely a trend that I've started to see as of this year. I'm still getting inquiries, you know, for the end of 2017, even summer 2017. So it's definitely doable if you would want to plan your wedding within 6 to 8 months. It's not a problem at all, and we do have this great package that can help you out with that.
And you'd be amazed if you work with professionals, again, with a certified wedding coordinator like yourself, you can really plan your events out rather quickly and get everything done. I mean, I did it in 6 months.
Yes.
And you can get it done. So again, this is an exclusive deal for $70 a person.
Yes.
It includes everything, your cake, the open bar.
Yes.
And remember that you have those venue options of inside, outside, if it's if the weather is nice.
Absolutely. So we do have the outside cocktail hour space, and we are getting our brand new ceremony site as well, which is right on our golf course. So obviously, you know, you're more than welcome to utilize basically the entire property for your special day. And as long as weather is permitting, we can certainly do cocktail hour outside. outside and then bring all of your guests inside for the rest of the reception. We have a lot to offer here at Edgewood by Sand Springs.
Sure, get your photos outside. You can do your entire event here. You can get married outside and come inside. You can play some golf. So there's a lot you can do.
Absolutely.
All right, so just call ahead if they want information.
Yes, please. So I am open to taking appointments. As of right now, you can come in and get a free consultation with me. We can sit down, we can talk about pricing, packages, and what your whole day will consist of too.
Very good. Again, we're here at Edgewood by Sand Springs on SSPTV News.
Thanks again, Janine. Before we go to a break, let's look at our midday winning lottery numbers on our green screen. Pick 2, 4, 9, your pick 3 numbers, 792, pick 4, 6727, and pick 5, 64977. We'll see what's going on with the Biazzi brothers out of Penn State University when we come back in sports.
Time now for sports on SSPTV News.
2 former Cougars are now prowling the diamond in the Big Ten as Nittany Lions. Recently, I caught up with the 2 hard-throwing Biazzi brothers from Ridgewood, who now call Happy Valley home for most of the year. This was one of the last times Sal and Dante Biazzi were on a baseball field together for a competitive game. The younger Dante started the District 2 championship game for the Hazleton Area High School, and after turning in a stellar performance, his older brother Sal came in and shut the door on Delaware Valley. Let's jump back to that day in 2014.
He helps me out a lot. Whenever I'm struggling, I just turn and look at him, and he tells me what's going on and what to do, and it's big for me. I like having him playing with me.
Definitely makes it better, you know. This is probably like first team since Little League we've actually been on and played on together, so it was definitely a fun game.
Sal went on to Penn State University after that season. Dante was faced with a choice after he graduated in 2016. He could sign with the Chicago Cubs, who drafted him, or go to Penn State and play alongside his brother again.
Yeah, I mean, in the locker room, everyone's always cracking jokes and stuff about Hazleton and stuff, and with the both of us here, I think it's pretty cool to put Hazleton on the map.
The Hazleton joke. I mean, do they get in on us pretty bad, or you defend us? Or?
No, I mean, we let them know that we hold it down up in Northeast Pennsylvania.
After suffering a shoulder injury in his senior year of high school, Dante had Tommy John surgery, and he says he will probably redshirt this season at Penn State as he continues to recover.
Yeah, I mean, I think I definitely made the right decision. I feel a lot more comfortable here, and then just between like my body and my arm, I definitely got a lot stronger with our strength coach. And then pitching-wise, just starting to get back off the mound. That everything seems to be going good right now, so I'm pretty excited with where I'm at.
I think he's a lot more focused, and I think he has a lot more drive now that, you know, maybe getting hurt was some of a reality check, and I think he's just pushing himself that much more now to be better, and I think that's why he'll come back and be a better player than he's ever been.
As for Sal, he made the switch from a reliever to a starter last season for the Lions. He led the team in strikeouts and was second in ERA among the team's starters. Sal got the nod in the first game of the year this season against number 1 TCU and went 3 2/3 innings while striking out 7, walking 4, and giving up 2 earned runs.
I mean, a big thing for me is, you know, being in the weight room. I really got after it in the weight room. I put some good weight on, got a lot stronger, got more athletic, and then I think another huge part about pitching is like being mentally there and being able to, you know, face adversity.
Was there ever a humbling opportunity when you were in college? You've had so much success in high school, and that was there a moment when you were like, oh man, I really got to work on this?
I mean, yeah, I mean, your freshman year, every time you touch the mound, there's adversity probably. Like just the environment itself is just so much more intense than it is in high school, and you know that you're playing against all the same guys that did what you did in high school, so you got to really push yourself to the next level to get better.
Life off the field is just like the old days back in Ridgewood and Hazel Township, for the most part.
So how much does it go back to like life growing up in like grade school with Sal when you move out here?
Pretty much the same. I mean, I always have to, we kind of always just look out for each other, and like if we go out to eat, we usually go with 2 of us and some of our other friends here, so it's kind of just like living back home. We're always together pretty much now, especially with the hours we practice and all that, so it's not too bad.
I mean, the fall semester he pretty much lived at my house over the weekends and most of the week, and now he'll stay at the dorm more. That the season picked up and we have lift and practice. Definitely need some more sleep in season, so don't see as much of him.
This baseball family reunion could lead to a big party on the field for the Nittany Lion program. That wouldn't surprise anyone in Ridgewood, or really the whole of Northeast Pennsylvania. Those hats with Pennsylvania on them, so sweet, I need one. On the next episode of Out of Left Field, we'll play a special round of Know Your Teammate with Sal and Dante. It features talk about G.I. Joe, Mickey Mouse, Frankie's Pizzeria, and Hazelton area basketball. Speaking of basketball, I promised everyone we'd talk about the District 11 playoffs today, so let's do that. The Tamaqua boys are the number 5 seed in the District 11 4A bracket. They will play Saucon Valley, and the winner faces number 1 seed Bethlehem Catholic or number 8 seed Lower Moreland. The Shenandoah Valley Blue Devils are the top seed in the 2A playoffs in District 11. They await the winner of Williams Valley and Monoy area. That game will be Friday at Martz Hall. Marion plays Moravian Academy in the semifinals next Tuesday. In girls 4A playoffs, Tamaqua plays Allentown Central Catholic in the first round. The winner gets number 2 seed Northwestern. North Schuylkill, they'll play Notre Dame Green Pond on Friday in the 3A playoffs. The winner plays Jim Thorpe or New Hope Soulberry. Marion Catholic will face off with Shenandoah Valley in the 2A playoffs on Thursday at Martz Hall. The winner will play number 1 seed Minersville in the semifinals. Monoy area is in the semifinals against Moravian Academy on Monday. Dave Seaman from the Standard Speaker and I will discuss the upcoming district basketball playoffs in detail tomorrow on SSPTV News. Finally, 2 local female basketball players were honored recently. Hazelton area's Kendra File was named the Wyoming Valley Conference Division I Player of the Year. Dave and I will discuss that more tomorrow as well. Penn State Hazelton's Mackenzie Prutzman was named to the Penn State University Athletic Conference All-Conference First Team. She led the team in scoring as the local Lady Lions advanced to the PSU AC Championship for the 2nd straight season. That's the end of sports. Here's our Tuesday social report.
Good evening, everyone, and here's tonight's Talk of the Town report. First tonight, the SAFE organization will be hosting the first annual Shamrockin' for Autism, Saturday, March 18th from 7 to 11 p.m. This event will be held at the Valley Country Club. Cost is $40 and includes 2 carving stations, hors d'oeuvres, DJ cash bar, tricky trays, and 50/50s. Each paid ticket is eligible for the grand prize drawing, and all proceeds benefit those affected with autism. For info, just call 570-822-7259. Our next announcement, the Pennsylvania State Police are now accepting applications for their annual Camp Cadet program. The camp is open to boys and girls between the ages of 12 and 14 and who reside in Troop N area. The camp will be held from July 16th through 21st and will give young people a better understanding of law enforcement activities. For info, just call 570-459-3890, extension 269. Next announcement, the Hazelton Rotary Club is now accepting applications for their annual scholarship award. These applications are available in area high school guidance offices, and the deadline is April 29th. And finally, the Health and Wellness Center in Hazelton will be holding a spin-a-thon fighting against cancer Saturday, February 25th from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Sign-ups are required, and the deadline is February 22nd. All proceeds benefit the American Cancer Society, and participants will have the chance to win a free month and other prizes. For info, just call 570-501-4000. That's tonight's Talk of the Town. SSPTV News would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. William M. Grinkavich III of Cunningham. Mass is Thursday at 11 a.m. at the St. John Bosco Church. Friends may call Wednesday from 6 to 8 p.m. at the Butler Chapel of the Cropton Hughes Funeral Home. James L. Vorshak of Lansford. Funeral is Thursday at 11:30 a.m. in the St. Nicholas Orthodox Church. Friends may call Wednesday from 6 to 8 p.m. at the Damiano Funeral Home and 10 a.m. Thursday at the church. And Frank N. Palermo of Hazelton. Funeral is Thursday at 10:30 a.m. at the Firo Funeral Home. Friends may call Thursday from 9 to 10:30 a.m. Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name right now on SSPTV News, you'll have 13 minutes to call in and win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Our winner tonight is Gerald Stefanik of Ashland. Gerald, if you're watching, give us a call, 570-455-7267, extension 104.
Dominican Republic Independence Day is coming up, and I believe the first Friday theme, or at least one of the events this time around in downtown Hazelton, will feature some Dominican food. Check that out on Facebook. See you all tomorrow. Online. Take it easy, everyone.